Go ahead. Tamam? Okay. So today I'm going to talk about something called wasta. My brother just graduated from university and got a job back in Saudi Arabia. As he would always tell me about his new job, he would always tell me about his colleagues. He told me about this one guy that he has always been curious about. He was always tardy, and that's even if he showed up to work. Yet after all that, this man never lost his job. To be honest, this bothered me more than it bothered my brother. Who would allow such behavior and ethics in a company and had the time of day to tolerate this negligence? Oddly enough, a few months later, he got promoted. Are you wondering what kept him going? Vitamin W. Surely enough, most of us have needed or wanted something called a wasta, which is basically favoritism, somebody that you know can get you a higher authority or give you special treatment. However, it has reached to a point where the use of wasta is unethical and gives us great disadvantage to many people. First, I would like to give a brief explanation of what wasta is, and then we'll move on to discuss the different ways that it's being used and how it's ethical and unethical. And finally, I'll talk about the benefits. Wasta, which is jokingly called the vitamin W or vitamin wow, is a form of nepotism. It involves using a family member or a member of a tribe or even a business acquaintance that has power or control to receive undue benefits. These undue benefits are accrued from the use of wasta, including employment opportunities, speeding up a legal process, or joining an institution like a university. A person is said to have wasta if those that they ask for assistance are in positions of authority and power. And this is according to Barnett Yandel in 2011. Nepotism and wasta is alive and all over the world, but today I'm going to be talking about it in the Arab world. For those who live and work in Arabic countries, wasta is perceived as special influence enjoyed by people from the same tribe or someone that is in high power. Wasta has become so deeply embedded in Arab societies, and now it's witnessed in all areas, from how administration works together with businesses to the way of policies that are formulated. The use of wasta has become common in many sectors and areas, including entry into the job market, acquiring business licenses, or even acquiring a driver's license, or getting into a university. Wasta is highly unethical and unfair in job search, since it contradicts fairness and equality in the job market. Those with wasta are called for job interviews and get the job that they want, even if they're not qualified. This means that many qualified people are left without a job, and that's just not fair. Those without wasta usually suffer unreplicated calls, unreturned emails, and can't even get an interview. Use of wasta to get employment opportunities negatively impacts the performance in organizations and companies today. This is especially the case where incompetent individuals are recruited through wasta and therefore perceived negatively without wasta. Wasta has also been used to get administration into universities. This means that students that are qualified and do have the grades do not get into these universities because they don't have wasta. And again, that's not fair. People from disadvantaged backgrounds are unfairly denied their right to education because of their wasta. This kills the competitive spirit in education, and the disadvantages are just endless. Those without wasta are also denied a chance to even improve their lives, since the lack of good education means they cannot access well-paying jobs. In cases where people with wasta commit criminal acts, they get favorable rulings from courts and law enforcement agencies and end up accusing the wrong people, and they end up incarcerated. This is denial of justice to those who do not have wasta and could not get their right to fair ruling by courts. Wasta is a day-to-day practice in the Middle East and other Arabic countries. Although it has resulted to unfair and unjust treatment, especially to the disadvantaged. Arab societies hold this as a good practice. The origins of wasta are more positive, used to be more positive, and now they're becoming such a negative impact on the economy and the world. The consequence of unfair treatment, especially in the job market and education, has resulted to underperformance in productivity in these companies, and poor performance also in the institutions of learning. Therefore, by disencouraging wasta, we shall be able to create healthy working environments and equal opportunities to all different areas. And as well, these companies will uprise and even profits will rise. As a result, the economic growth and social harmony will be experienced. And I just believe that we should get rid of wasta because it's not fair that people do not get the same treatment as people that do have wasta. Thank you.
Thank you.